are here today sampling natural waters, and so what I did first was I put my safety glasses and my gloves, and I have my sampling bottle right here, and so I also have my knee boots on, so I'm actually dry even though I'm standing almost knee deep in water. And we're here at a nice pond. It's got a nice shallow bottom that's pretty easy to maneuver in. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is to condition my bottle, because I want to make sure that whatever water is that I collect is really representative of the sample. And so what I'm going to do is just rinse it out a couple times with the natural water. But I'm not going to do that in the exact same location where I'm going to sample. If I was in a stream, I would be slightly downstream with my body downstream of where I was going to condition and downstream of where I was going to sample. But here I'm in a pond, so I'm just going to go ahead and dip it. So I collect a little bit of water and then shake it up so that it gets all the interior surfaces, and then just discard it, but discard it away from where I'm going to condition again. So here, we'll do it again. We'll do it 4 times. Okay, so now I've conditioned appropriately, and now I'm going to sample. And so I'm going to sample actually farther out where I haven't disturbed the sediment with any of my conditioning. Because I want a nice clean sample that's going to be easy to filter. And because I know that I only have a few filters to get through all of this water, I know that I need to start with water that isn't super silty or super doesn't have a lot of suspended particles that are going to clog up my filter and make that process substantially harder than it really needs to be. So here I am. I have my water that I sampled. I filled it all the way up to the top and barely have any air at all in the bottle, which is the right thing to do, because then, well, if you're sampling isotopes, it's so that you don't have any change in the isotope composition due to evaporation, but it's just a good practice because then you don't have any evaporation of your sample into the headspace of the vial that is filled with air instead of with liquid. So now I'm ready to take this back to the lab, back home or back to the lab, and filter it up and get it ready for analysis.